Alright, so you're gonna click on Night Marion's face for Ultimate Custom Night. And you see all this bullshit. Now, I think some of it's cut off, but the least important bits is cut off by my face cam. But anyways, this is going to be a full and complete guide of Ultimate Custom Night. I already filmed this video, but that's besides the point. The gameplay audio was a little low, so I just wanted to redo it for you guys while I had the energy. So there's 50 animatronics, 56 actually, but we'll get into that later. And in order to fully understand Ultimate Custom Night, you not only have to understand all the characters, but you have to get like the core functionalities down. So that's what we're going to be going over today. Hopefully everything is clear and concise for you, and it'll take about an hour to explain everything, but after that you'll be good. Do this, you can watch it in increments or however you need to. But the first thing you want to notice is this fan. You turn it off by pressing space on and off. And what it does is monitor the amount of temperature, or sorry, how high or low the temperature is from the bottom right corner of the screen. So yeah, so if I had the fan blowing, it's obviously going to go down. If I didn't have it on, it's going to go up. You could turn it off immediately because it does drain some power. And ventilation, you're going to want to reset the ventilation every so often. Obviously incentive, it's forcing you to go into the cameras. And this is Dee Dee. She adds in a random character into the game. So I'm just going to go out and restart. But yeah, so you have the fan down, turn it off immediately. You know, you don't really need it until like this goes above 100. So yeah, we'll get more into the temperature later. So 1 is the power generator, as you can see right here. You could use like the numbers, you could actually turn it on through here, but I prefer using like the number key. So 1 is generator. It basically uses less power. So like if I were to have a vent or a door down, it uses less power in exchange for noise. So I mean, it's very, very useful for beginners, but it does become a hindrance later on when you start to, I'd say maybe like, it depends who you have on, but maybe like when you're fighting 30 animatronics at once, it becomes a hindrance in some instances. 2 is the silent ventilation. Now what it does, it lowers the rate in which your temperature goes up. So if I have it on right now, if I were to press 2 again, my temperature would be increasing a little bit faster, and then I have the silent generation, and it doesn't have noise. Obviously it's in the word silent ventilation. So yeah, that's the silent ventilation. Let's turn the fan on. Heater, actually let's not turn the fan on, which is 3. So that was 2. 3, if you press 3, it's the heater. It's used to deter certain animatronics, usually in the duct system, but we'll get into that later, you know, baby steps. But yeah, obviously it's going to increase your temperature by a significant amount, and unlike Five Nights at Freddy's 6, 120 degrees doesn't kill you. It just it annoys certain animatronics, right? So right now I have no one active, we're all good. But yeah, you will be using that, by the way. You will be using it. It seems like an obvious like hindrance, but it's essential later on. 4 is the power AC. It does the exact opposite of the heater, and it decreases your temperature at a faster rate. Uses up power, uses up noise as well. 5 is the global music box, and it can be used to soothe different animatronics, but also it holds the music box in place, so you don't have to like keep going to camera 4 and winding it how you used to in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Once you have that down, oh my bad. So that's like 1 through 5, okay? Then of course you have Z, which is your flashlight. And yeah, I think I'm blocking the time from my face cam, but that's about it. So yeah, flashlight, It's going to be used to deter some other animatronics. A, left door. D, right door. F, right vent. W, top vent. And you can do this while your mask is down, obviously. You can do this while your camera's up. You know. Yeah. So, pretty simple. There you have it. S is also to pull the monitor up without, like, going down on the screen. You know, you can do it either way, up and down. Pretty basic. Pretty basic. Yep. And if you want to turn everything off, let's say I have, like, the power generator off, that's either 6 or X, right? That's to turn everything off. As far as 1 through 5. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's do Freddy first. Alright. Freddy is going to show up on the left hallway rather. The left side of your room. So he has 4 phases. This is his first phase. Yeah. I'd say don't worry about Freddy unless you unless you want to just sit here. That's phase 2. Unless you want to sit here in the cameras and whatnot, waste power. Don't worry about Freddy, because the way that things work in this game is the animatronics won't attack you unless unless your monitor is up. So that's phase 3, and at phase 4, that's when you want to shut this right door, or sorry, left door. And you'll hear the thud. Dee Dee interrupted it. Thank you so much. But you'll hear a thud. You'll get a fast coin when he goes back, and then he resets. So that's Freddy. Bonnie, easy. Not even a problem. So this figurine, so it alternates between Bonnie and Foxy because they both share camera at 5, and that's really all he does. Okay, so if anything, Bonnie's helpful because like you can agitate him, and he basically splits the time that Foxy has on camera 5 in half. So Foxy's an issue because you have to keep on checking on him continuously. But if you have Bonnie and Foxy active, then it helps out. And he's just gonna get agitated and the camera's gonna reset. So Bonnie's really not even an issue. Chica, if you have Chica cranked up to 20, every 15 seconds or so, I know my face cam's blocking it, but every 15 seconds you're gonna want to press 5, which is the global music box. So, and then there's 15 seconds. I know you can't see it, but I got you. So every 15 seconds, and then 30, and then 45, and then 60, so on and so forth, right? And we're coming up on 30 right now. And you just want to alternate. Chica will be fine, not really a problem as long as you do that. If you do forget, you have maybe like 2 extra seconds, maybe 17. But don't, like, you're not always going to hear the sounds of pots and pans. Like, it's not going to be continuous things. So I just count on, like, physically looking at the time running down. Foxy messes up, like, a lot of 20-50 runs. Camera 5, you have to continuously check on him. And that's because you have to do a whole slew of other things. Like staying on camera 2, which, you know, we'll get into that later. But, if you check on Foxy, he's fine. Same thing as like FNAF 1, just have to keep checking on him. If you don't check on him, he has 3 positions that he gets. It's this, and then it's like halfway out the curtain, and then fully out the curtain. Then, if he's not here anymore, he'll start to build up in your room, which is just like, he'll have like his legs and hips like right here, and then you'll see his hook and his face, and like, if I were to neglect him, then you'll know what I'm talking about. So I think enough time has passed to where he can go into a second phase. No, okay, let's go to a different camera then. But I mean, it's just check on Fox. That's basically it. Like, check on Foxy, you'll be straight. Okay, he's not moving. That's all right. Toy Freddy is a bitch. He's one that usually gets the death coin because I don't like to I don't like to gamble with him. So he essentially plays Five Nights at Freddy's along with you. There's this like FNAF 6 character that's right there. Basically, whatever camera this FNAF 6 this vacuum cleaner is on, I don't know what they call it, Mr. something. You'd want to close the corresponding doors. So there's going to be like a button under the cam, and then you'd press X. You press the button under the camera, which whatever camera is on. He could be on camera 3, he can be on camera 2, but right now he's on camera 1. I've closed that door. He's not going to get jump scared, but if Toy Freddy does get jump scared, then he'll kill you. So he's good for right now, but the vacuum cleaner can like change positions and camera angles or whatever. I said positions and camera angles. He can change cameras. So he's just staying there, but he will change. If you're doing like a challenge, like whatever, bears attack, whatever the hell, then sure, you can by all means, you know, stay on that camera and close the corresponding door on his computer screen. But in later rounds, you're gonna want to probably death coin him, which is just accumulating 10 coins, and in the shop you can purchase this death coin, and then you click on the death coin on top of any character that you see, which will eliminate them from the game, obviously. So we're at Toy Bonnie and Toy Chica right now. They work the same exact way as they did in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, although I don't have to pull the mask down immediately with either of them. I can stare and look at Chica, whatever. It doesn't make her go away any faster, you know, like I can sit and wait, right? Hi. And then I can pull the mask down. Like, you couldn't do that in FNAF 2. You had to pull it down immediately. Toy Bonnie actually came as well. But what's it called? If Toy Chica is active and Toy Bonnie is active at the same time, Chica will probably be the one to attack you first and more often. So yeah. But just pull the mask down, you'll be good. You have a lot of time to pull the mask down as well. It's really like up until the last second, you know, that you have to pull the mask down. Mangle. Now this is our first vent animatronic. So you'll see Mangle pop up in this vent system. And the way that this vent system works is that you have to snare the vents. So let's say if Mangle is going to go down here, I'd obviously have to click that. But the funny thing with this is that you only can snare one vent at a time. So rather than wasting power, having your monitor open and just having this vent system open, again, the animatronics will only attack you. The animatronics in the cameras, animatronics in the vents, they'll only attack you if your monitor is up. So she's going down here. Okay, I can either block that and she'll go back to the beginning, or if I just have this up, which means that she's right here, and if I have this closed while my monitor is up, then I'll be fine. So like when later rounds, right, you don't like if you ever looked at 50/20, people wouldn't like go into the vent system and like snare vents. That's very much a waste of time. You just hit the vent and then go into your monitor, do what you have to do, open it after you close the monitor, and you'll be good. So that's Mangle. And the difference between Mangle and Wither Chica is that Wither Chica always follows a vent snare path. Mangle doesn't. Mangle can go in any of the three vent directions, whatever. Wither Chica rather, is always going to hit this snare. So if you're doing like a ladies' night or something, then you can open this, and she's always going to go to this vent. But again, if I had this open, I'll show you this time. And Scott Cawthon's son flashed on my screen. Um, just gonna hit the snare and go back to the beginning. Mango doesn't always. I think Mango doesn't always like go back to the beginning after the snare. But say like I have this closed right now. You heard me close it. Hopefully, Dee Dee's talking, and you know since that was closed, she'll go back in the beginning. And that's a secret character. You just click on the nose, but we'll go over the secret characters later. BB and JJ. I like that JJ's in this game. I know I'm probably cutting them off, but you'll see him. Because JJ was like a, in FNAF 2, it was like a glitch or an Easter egg or something. But essentially, I think every other time you pull up the monitor, they're going to be there in the vent. So there you go. BB's sitting right there. Press F, hear the thud, get a Faz coin, you're good to go. JJ's there. You're good. They do come pretty frequently, which is the only annoying thing. See, like I didn't even have to look into the vents. I just closed it from the camera and they popped up. But say if I were to let, let's say, whoever BB in, see I can use my flashlight now. Same thing as FNAF 2. I can't use my flashlight. And it lasts about 10 seconds? 7. Okay. JJ's right there. See how I can close my doors. You switched. Thank you, Balloon Boy, for switching. But yeah, Balloon Boy will take away your ability to hit the flashlight. We want JJ. Come on. There we go. Really? JJ, thank you. Thank you. So JJ is going to be under your desk, and she takes away the ability to close the doors. Which you'll be fine if you don't. Like, say if there was someone at the door, you'd be fine. Unless you, like, pulled up the monitor, then that's when they can kill you. But that's BB and JJ. Withered Bonnie, we went over her. Chica. Withered Bonnie. Withered Bonnie is basically Toy Chica and Toy Bonnie without the leeway. So you have to pull the mask down immediately. And he'll come pretty soon. Now, the way that this can mess up like 50-20 runs is the amount of time that you have to have the mask on for. So it can be as long as FNAF 2, or he can go away instantaneously. So he'll come like regardless of me being in the cameras. It's just a matter of when. And they don't pull your camera down too, so you have to be cognizant of that. You have to pull your monitor yourself, or else you will die. It's the same as getting caught without your mask. They don't do it automatically. Marionette. This is like the only fucking animatronic that I really am not like 100% with. Camera 4, you could either physically wind it, waste of time in like high-end game modes like 50-20 or when you're doing a challenge. So I mean, you can turn on the global music box here. I'll restart so we can have the time increments. Although you can't see them, I'll just have them. So it's gonna go down every 17 seconds, I believe. It takes 17 seconds for the music box to wind all the way down. So on the 15-second mark, you want to press 5, which is the global music box. And what it does is, hopefully you see this at least, you're winding the music box up itself. So yeah. But then like on the 30 mark, you want to like every 15, like say if I have the Marionette and Chica on at the same time, I don't want to waste the extra time, right? to 15, like I want to do the 15-second increments, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds. And like if you hear that sound, like jump scare warning, because I let it go down. You know what, my nigga Didi, you're fucking annoying me. Okay. Hopefully that fixes that. Alright. So we were on Marionette. I'm sorry, Didi was just fucking with me. Alright. So if you have like Marionette and Chica active at the same time, you want to hit like the 15-second increments. So I mean, like, it takes 17 seconds for the Marionette to go down all the way. So like 15 seconds, I'm gonna hit 5, which is the global music box, and what that does is it winds the music box back up. And I'm just showing you this, like, you don't really want to go in the camera. I'm just showing you this so you can actually see. Now, ideally, on the 30-second mark, you want to hit it again. But the problem with that is that it wasn't wound up all the way. So now it's not going to take another 15 seconds for it to go down, or 17 seconds or whatever. It might take like 12 seconds for it to go all the way down. See, like I had to, I didn't feel comfortable. Like we hit it at the 40-second increment, you know, so that can really mess up your run. And that's why I really dislike Marionette as a character. It's so janky. But yeah, I'd say like every 12 seconds, but even when I did every 12 seconds, like it fucked it up. So I'd say every 10 seconds, Chica will be happy, the music boxes will be wound up. Just hit 5 every 10 seconds or so. 10 to 12 seconds, I guess. You know, but even when I was going off of 12 seconds, like 12, 24, 36, 48, like it still fucked me up. You know, so I really dislike Marionette. But again, if you're doing like a challenge and you're doing pay attention, by all means, go into the camera and like physically wind it up, you know? Golden Freddy. Now, Golden Freddy is pretty easy. He'll come up when you aren't in the cameras. You can either get rid of him by putting down your mask or by flipping up the camera again. Either one gets rid of them. I prefer putting down the mask, because then I'm not at risk for any animatronics attacking me. Or you could just press S. You know, easy. So yeah, if he's active on 20, he shows up fairly often, so just get into the habit of pulling down your mask every time you get out of the monitor. The only downside, like the only problem that I have with him is the amount of time that it takes for you to pull down your mask. So like, you have to do it fairly quickly. I think it's like 2 seconds, maybe 2 full seconds. Not even 2 full seconds, like maybe 1.5 seconds that you have to pull down the mask. Like it's like you have to do it quickly. Like as soon as you see him, pull it down. That's why like I would get into the habit of doing that. Now with Springtrap, he's in the vent system, and he's not that bad actually. Can you please go the short way? When I recorded this like 2 hours ago and my audio was low as hell, he went the absolute wrong way. But unlike all the other animatronics, like if you see the animatronics in the vent, you're pretty much fucked. Like if you see Wither, Chica, you're fucked. Like you can't close the vent. There's nothing you can do. You're gonna take the long way. You're gonna be a bitch. Okay, thank you, Springtrap, aka Michael Afton. But you'll see his face like it'll dissolve into this right here, and when that happens, all you want to do is press W, and he'll go away. You'll get the fast coin. You'll hear the thud. So you don't necessarily need to snare him because he's not going to kill you. So like you see him fading in. Like if I were to lift that camera up, then yes, he'd kill me. But just turn that on. You'd be good. Press W. You're set. I'm gonna go get some water. Alright, we're back. Alright, so with, make sure the audio is playing. Or that it's loud enough. Alright. So, with Phantom Mangle, we're gonna do Phantom Mangle and BB at the same time. So they're gonna do, so now, just like FNAF 3, the only Phantom that kills you is Springtrap. The rest of the Phantoms don't kill you. Phantom Mangle and Phantom BB will show up on the cameras. And if I didn't switch it fast enough, then she'll come up in the office, make a bunch of noise. You can see the noise meter going up like crazy. And it lasts about 7 seconds, but when you have other animatronics active that are sensitive to noise, then definitely no. And I missed it again. So BB is the same thing. You just want to switch cameras. You can even switch systems. BB, what he does is, I'll show you. He'll startle you, and then, which is like a non-death jump scare. Okay, I thought BB was going to do something. You know what, Mangle? Fuck you. I'll do these separately. Anyways, BB, he'll jump in your face and force you out of the cameras if you stay on the camera that he's on for too long. Which, I mean, doesn't really hurt you, but, you know. If you were doing something in the cameras that you, like, had to do and you stayed on BB for too long, then, yeah, that can mess you up. So, yeah, just switch the camera. You'll be good. You could also switch the system. You'll be good. That's Phantom BB. Phantom Mangle. I just want to show you guys this. Now, I can switch the system, or I can hit, like, cam system, and she'll go away. Just like that. So, yeah. That's Mangle. You don't have to, like, actually hit cam system. You could change it, just like... no. Oh, okay, alright. I fucked that up. I'm giving you guys misinformation. You have to either get out of the camera or hit camera system. So I'll do that again so you guys can not lose total faith in what I'm saying. So you have to either get out of the camera or you have to click on camera system, or even vent system or duct system. Either one works. And there you go. So yeah, hopefully I got your faith back. Phantom Freddy, easy as hell. He's gonna show up at the beginning of every night and fairly often when he's set to 20. All you want to do is flash him. You could flicker the flashlight, or you could go like that. Very, very easy. That's literally all there is to it. If you let him, like, dissolve all the way onto your screen, he'll startle you, and then, like, an open vent animatronic will come up. So, yeah, that's... Yeah. Nothing, like, they don't kill you, you know. But that's Phantom Freddy. All you really do is flash your flashlight. That's really it. Nightmare Freddy, same thing. You're gonna see his minions appear in your office. The pig squealing noises. And all you're gonna do is flash them. You have to hold it down though. And the more of the minions that there are, the longer you have to flash them. And you also can't flash them from the cameras. There you go. Easy. Easy, you know. Nightmare Bonnie. We'll do Nightmare Bonnie, Nightmare Mangle, and Circus Baby. Alright, so these three easy enough. These are the plush animatronics. So if you go to a certain camera, you have to buy the corresponding plush for a certain amount of fast coins. Now the problem with this is that they're all expensive. They're all 20 fast coins, and if you have all three of these active, one of them will come at 1 a.m. Two of them, or sorry, the second one will come at 3, and then the last one will come at 5. So, unlike all the other FNAF games that were divided into 1 minute per hour, 6-minute games, this is a 4-minute and 30-second game. So that means every hour is split into 45 seconds. And 45 seconds really is not enough time to get 20 fast coins. So all you do is you have to stay on camera 2 by the 45-second mark, because that's when the first one. See, they're all 20. This is Mangle, Circus Baby, Bonnie. Ridiculous. 20? No. And that's what like a bunch of 50-20 runners do. They'll just have to do everything that they're gonna do, and then they have to stay on camera 2 for the rest of the night. So it's called camera stalling. Obviously I'm trying to go around and get these coins, but I'm not gonna get 20 of them in 45 seconds. So what we do is we'll stay on camera 2, and there. All right, so it's Circus Baby, 1 a.m. and you're good, so long as you don't leave this camera. Like if I go back to this camera, I'm gonna die. But yeah, I'm good. You can go here, reset your vent. As long as you stay on camera 2, you'll be fine. And it stalls out the other 2 animatronics as well. So yeah, but if I like, oh, let's pretend I had 20 fast coins. Oh, I have enough. I'm gonna go to camera 7 and buy her plush toy. You're dead.
I guess you forgot about me.
So yeah, no, just stay on camera 2. But if you don't want a camera stall, buy the plush trap. Good luck doing it by in 45 seconds. Also, if you have one of them active or 2 of them, I think it varies. They could show up at 1, like say if I only had Nightmare Bonnie active, he could either show up at 1, he could show up at 3, or he could show up at 5. And the fact that, like, given that there's a 33% chance that he could show up at 1 a.m., I would just, like, if any of them are active, I'd just stay on camera 2 for the rest of the night. So we'll do Fredbear and Nightmare Fredbear, excuse me, and Fredbear together. So basically you're going to hear their laughs, and then you'll see their eyes, glowing red eyes, pop up in the doorways. They're invisible to the cameras, so you can't see them preemptively. You can't preemptively do anything, but all you do is shut the corresponding door. Pretty easy. So let's hear their laugh. So here's Nightmare Fredbear, and then yep, shut, and it'll be gone. You get your fast coin. Now, if both of them pop up at the same time, don't close both doors simultaneously. You want to do 1 and then 2. Because if you close both of them simultaneously, then you only get 1 fast coin. Rather than 1 and then 2, you'll get 1 and then 2 fast coins. So let's see if they both pop up. So, yep, 1, 2, 6. Right? Let's see if they both pop up again so I can show you. Nope. And again, you can do every function while you're in the cameras. It's just Nightmare Fredbear. See, they're the same. It's just Nightmare Fredbear shows up on the left door. Nightmare shows up on the right door. They are exactly the same. I'm pressing A. Okay, watch this. See, it only gave me 23. 1. Just 1. So, again, go 1 and then 2 if they're both at your door. Chica. Alright. So Chica reacts to heat. Let's say if I am deterring some animatronics, I have the heater on. She won't come up. She's gonna be in both hallways, but she won't come until the temperature is at wait, am I blocking? Alright, basically I have the temperature at 113. So here she is, and I'm gonna want to quickly turn down the temperature, close both doors, and then she'll fade away. So basically, don't let it get to over 100 degrees, because if it does, she will show up on both doorways. And the way to get rid of her, thank you, Dee Dee, thank you. The way to get rid of her is you have to close both doors simultaneously while it is under 100 degrees. If you close both doors simultaneously and it's still over 100 degrees, then she will not disappear. So let's turn on the heater so I can show you. You also have to do it fairly quickly. This one, like, it doesn't matter if you pull your thing down or not. She'll kill you if you wait too long. So, yep. It's 114 degrees for those of you who can't see, which is all you. So, right, I have both doors shut, and nothing's happening until I got down to 99 degrees. So, that's Chica. I know my face cam was in the way of the temperature, but you get the idea. So we did Mango Nightmare on. It's a prick. He's gonna show up on your screen. Don't put your cursor over him. If he's faded out, then if you put your cursor over him, it'll reset the amount of time that it takes for him to fade out. Yeah. Also, don't have your camera in the, or sorry, cursor on the top left, because there's like an off-screen image of him on the top left, and it'll lead to a jump scare. But yeah, and also while he's active, you want to make like diagonal movements. You want to start pressing S, make diagonal movements for this, obviously, because it's not only his face, it's his entire body that can trigger that response. So start pressing S and make diagonal movements with your cursor. That's Nightmare on. Nightmare Balloon Boy. He does not make the same deep, distorted sounds as he did in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, which is unfortunate. But if you flash the light on him while he's slumped over like that, then he'll kill you, which is imperative. Like, say if Nightmare Freddy, or sorry, Phantom Freddy was like accumulating, or if I heard Nightmare Freddy like building up in my office and I had my cameras up, make sure your cursor's on the left. So if your cursor's on the right, and if I were to flash the light, then he'd kill me, you know? So just make sure that your cursor's on the left, whether you're flashing the light at all times. If your cursor's on the right, he's gonna kill you. Jump scare warning.
There just is.
So, you want to flash him while he is standing up. So, he just stood up. I'm gonna flash him. If I were to flash him again, he would kill me. So when he's standing up, flash the light on him. Sitting down, don't flash him. That's Nightmare BB. Old Man Consequences. A real pain in the ass. Comes up fairly often. It's a little mini game. Just press C when your icon is over his fish hook. It's very like, it's like a little mini game that you play, but what it does is it takes your hand off of all the other buttons that you would originally be pressing, and it's annoying, and it's just another thing that like you have to do. And if you don't get it on the third swing or whatever, it won't let you pull up your monitor, and that's not good if my ventilation needs to be reset. That's Old Man. And you get a fast coin every time you hit his fish. Did Circus Baby. Ballora is essentially Nightmare Fredbear and Nightmare. but she can go on either door, and you'll hear her. So in about 20-25 seconds, you'll hear her come on either side, and you have to close the corresponding door. And you don't have like a lot of time. You have like about 3 seconds or so, three full seconds to close the door. And now what a lot of people do is they'll wait until they hear the music fade out to reopen the door once they've closed it. But don't do that. That's a waste of power. You'll hear the thud. You'll get your fast coin. It's a waste of power to wait until the music fades out. Trust me, you'll be safe. Okay. Let's let it hear it again. And of course, the music's gonna get louder and louder. And it's pretty hard to miss unless there's like a lot of shit going on in your office. Like, it'll be unlucky if you just don't hear her. Oh yeah, and if like you're like cutting close to the time, then the lights will begin to flicker. But yeah, that's Ballora. Pretty simple. Funtime Foxy messes up a lot of 50-20 runs because you have to be at camera 6 at a certain time. So showtime's 1 a.m. I have to be there at the 45-second mark. And what that does, it postpones the show, so it'll most likely be 3 a.m. once I'm there for the 45-second mark. But also, you want to be here for the 45-second mark. So you see, like, if everybody's active, like, that can really mess you up. So, and preferably, you want it to be at like a later time. Maybe like, I don't know, 2 to 4 a.m. I don't know, but the camera will flicker. All right, nice. That was nice. Usually like postpones to 3 a.m., but now it's 4 a.m. So just know that 1 a.m. is 45 seconds, then a minute 30 is 2 a.m. 3 a.m. is 2 minutes 15. 4 a.m. is 3 minutes. 3:45 is 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. is 4 minutes and 30. So if you remember that, you should be good for Foxy, Funtime Foxy. You should be good for Chica and anyone else that uses time increments. The marionette, you'll be straight. Entered. Doesn't appear on the vent radar, but is a vent animatronic. But despite that, you'll be completely okay. Just press W when you hear like metal squeaking. That's Entered's face right there, by the way, for those of you who didn't know. Oh, and also this doesn't do anything. It's FNAF 6 Easter egg, the candy machine. It'll like glitch, and people that play the game were like worried that it was gonna do something. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't warn you of animatronic. It's just there, you know. It's a little Easter egg. So when you hear metal squeaking, just want to hit that W. You'll be good.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how
Thank you, Dee Dee.
unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky
So right,
and
I can wait as long as I don't pull up the monitor. I'll be good. You know. Oh shit. Let me close this. So that was what's her face? Withered. No, that was Nightmare Chica. Essentially, if that happens to you, you want to press 4 to prevent the jaws from closing in on you, and 4 is the power AC. And I think the heater also works maybe, but just go with 4. And that will get the jaws off of you. Don't let them close down all the way though. You'll die, evidently. But yeah, with Entered, hit the squeaking, like as soon as you hear the metal squeak, you'll be set. And then yeah, that was Entered. And Withered Chica, who was a secret animatronic. Secret animatronics are basically so Dee Dee is gonna pull in, like her job is to pull in one of the animatronics that you aren't using, and if you're in 50-20, obviously all the animatronics are on, so like there'd be like in theory there'd be nothing else for her, or no one else for her to bring in. That's why there are 6 secret animatronics. And in 50-20 mode, Dee Dee Rappel doesn't work, and she actually brings in all 6 secret characters, which is why, like, whenever someone beats 50-20, the point value, their high score, exceeds the point value by 600 points because they had the 6 extra characters in. But yeah, that was Enter, Trash in the Gang. Doesn't have a description because they don't need one. They're literally just there to fuck with you. Oh great, we have the FNAF 3 office, but they're just there to fuck with you. They make like ASMR noises and then bass booms. That spring trap there is just for aesthetics. It's part of the office, don't worry. But yeah, like the balloon will obscure your view of certain cameras, like this. Then the boombox will be like down under your desk, or not the boombox, but no, the little the box. It's called something. I like you'd use it for your groceries, but yeah. Okay, and then pop up on your screen. You know, just obscurances. I don't know where the other one is right now though. Oh, there you go.
I want to tell you something.
And then she's gonna pop up on the screen. That's it. So really, no need of a description. Just a hindrance. Just something to fuck with you. Helpy is my guy. Just click on him. When he appears on your office, you'll be good. If you don't, she'll just startle you. You have 6 seconds to click them, so unless you have like a lot of shit going on at once, then you should be good. Alright, so I'll do Happy Frog, Mr. Hippo, and Pig Patch all at once. They're the same thing. It's just like whoever gets to you first. So now we're introduced into the duck system. You can place audio lures wherever. Or ideally right here is the ideal spot where you want to place the audio lure. And these 3 characters will always fall within the lure, or 2 of them at least will always fall within the lure. And then one of them will hit this duct. You can open and close ducts. But just leave this one open. Just leave it be, you know, because he's going to fall into that duct. That one's going to be closed, reset. You know, same thing with the vent system. Like, you can only have 1 snare available at a time. You know, you can place the audio lure anywhere. You know, like, if this duct is open, that one's going to close, as you just saw. Very simple. But, Happy Frog's always going to fall for the audio lure, and the other 2, as long as you have this duct closed, you're fine. So really all you have to do is go into the duct system, hit the audio lure right there, and then you can do what you gotta do with those 3 characters. Very, very simple. With these 2, these are the duct characters that don't always fall for the lure. More oftentimes than not, they won't fall for the lure. So we have the duct system. And obviously, like, if I use an audio lure, they're not going to go for it. They can go out of either one, so it doesn't matter which one is open or closed. So every 15 seconds or so, you want to use the heater. Just 3. And what it does is it pushes them back. That's how it looks in the duct system, but you're not always going to be in the duct system. But just in case you're wondering, that's how it looks. And you're going to hear these, like, clicking sounds. What I do is I use the power AC, like, directly after that, so my office can cool down. But yeah, so this is how it looks again in real time. Every 15 seconds or so, just pull the heater on them. You'll be good. Oh yeah, and as far as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 go, you can only have 1 on at a time. So I'd say, like, use a different increment for those animatronics, because they're obviously gonna, like, waste time trying to, like, pretend to be fooled by the audio lure. Like, they'll go, like, towards the audio lure, and then they won't go, and then they'll get into the duct and eventually kill you. So you have a bit more time with them. So don't use the same I mean, you can if you want to, but it won't do much of anything. Like, just change the global music box and then hit 3 or whatever, which will pull up the heater. You know, I just clicked on nothing. But yeah, and also if you want to turn everything off as far as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 go, that's 6, or you can press X. So like, say if I have this on, X will get rid of it. If I have the heater on, X will get rid of it. It just turns everything off. All right. So that's X. That's literally the only other control that you need. You have Rockstar Freddy. Now, Rockstar Freddy is just going to sit in your office for the whole game, and about 3 or 4 times he'll ask for 5 fast coins. Now, when he does, you can either give him fast coins. Let's see, I have 3. Okay, here's 5. And he'll ask you whether your monitor's up or not. Come on, buddy.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate.
Okay, Dee, thank you.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
When that happens, I just check like the cameras and whatnot.
Please deposit 5 coins.
And whatever happens,
Please
happens.
deposit
So
5
he's gonna ask you for 5 coins.
Please deposit 5 coins.
Oh shit. Okay, you have like
Please deposit 5 coins.
15
Please
seconds or
deposit
so.
5 coins.
But like I have 5
deposit
coins,
5
I can
coins.
give him 5 coins.
Please
But if I
deposit 5
don't have
coins.
them, or if I don't want to give him
Please
anything,
deposit 5 coins.
then I'll turn on
Thank
the
you
heater,
for depositing
and it'll trick
5
him.
coins.
and it's also a random amount of time that the heater takes to trick him. It could do it like quickly, like that, or it could take a while. But yeah, just turn the heater on if you don't have 5 coins or you don't want to give him 5 coins, and that's that. Now, Rockstar Bonnie, unlike Rockstar Freddy, like Rockstar Bonnie will appear in your office instead of just being there. And when he does appear in the office, you want to search the cameras and find his guitar. So he didn't appear yet. And if you click on his guitar, it'll make him go away. But the last time I recorded this exact same segment, like I had to find it twice for some reason. Like he didn't go away after I found it. I had to find it again. So if that happens to you, it sucks. I guess you gotta find it again, or else he's gonna kill you. You have like a bit of time, but you can go up and down with the cameras and stuff. But I wouldn't like leisurely do it, you know. I try to find it as fast as possible. Okay, so here he goes, and now we're gonna have to find it. It's right here. I click it, and he's gone. Rockstar Bonnie. It's Rockstar Chica. And you have time to like search all cameras like multiple times. It's just gonna be in one of the cameras. Now Rockstar Chica, she's gonna appear in either one of the halls. I really only have to watch out for this one because the wet floor sign is on this side. So yeah. So like let's say if she were right here, then I double click this and it will move to that side. Now I have to look out for this hall and see if she appears there because she doesn't go to whatever side has the wet floor sign on. I guess she's afraid of like busting her ass. So if she appears over here, then we'll just double click it and then she'll go away. Any day now. Jeez, you make me want to just like this is all first person stuff, and I got the headphones and shit. But all right, so here she goes. Just double click. It's on that side. She's gone. Like, make me want to fucking get up and walk away. All right, so actually, to explain this, I'm gonna go ahead and do nothing. So basically, Rockstar Foxy, every, I think 3 times a night, his parrot will fly into your office, and you could click on it, and there's a 5% chance that he'll kill you if you click on it, and then you'll know because he'll say something like, "Ah, you win some, you lose some," and then that's how you know he's about to kill you. But if you click on his parrot, there's 95% chance that he'll help you out, whether it's adding a or sorry, if it's setting the temperature back to 60, if it's adding a percentage to your usage, your total power, whether it's making you soundproof. But yeah, can you come in, please? Please. You're the reason why these videos are like an hour long. All right, here he goes. So 1 a.m. Click on his parrot.
Char, me bird likes you, so I'll do ye a favor.
1% power, 60. Turn that down to 60 if I were like at 120. Soundproof, or 10 fast coins. I want 10 fast coins, so click on him. He'll show up 2 more times within the night. And yeah, so on the contrary, if you have him up to 20, the higher you have it up, the higher chance that he will kill you when his parrot comes in your office. So if he's at 20, then there's like a 5% chance that he doesn't kill you, rather than if he was at 0, there would be a 5% chance that he does. There's now a 95% chance that he does kill you. So if he's on 20, just don't click on the parrot. That's pretty much it. Music Man, you don't see him, but he's basically the consequence for making too much noise. So let's turn on this. And after a minute, you'll hear the cymbals crash. So the fan and the power generator are on, just producing some noise. If I had one of them on, it wouldn't produce as much noise, but see now the cymbals, which is like shut the fuck up, right? So if I turn both of them off, he'll keep banging the cymbals, but since I have no noise, then he'll stop after a while. But let's say if I keep it up with the noise, or like there's like certain happenings that are going around that's like preventing me from like lowering my noise level, then the cymbals will get faster and faster and faster until he jump scares you. So yeah, the faster cymbals go, like if his cymbals are like crashing like at like pretty fast, like doom 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 doom, and like if you have like just the slightest bit of noise on, whether it's Mangle, whether it's your fan, whether it's the power generator, then he's gonna kill you. El Chip and Funtime Chica do that together because they're basically just distractions. Not distractions, just obscurances. So El Chip, every so often he'll play his ad. You can either get rid of it by pressing enter on your keyboard, or you can actually physically click skip. Now the reason why enter is an option there is because if you're playing 50-20 and Nightmare On is like in your office, then you don't want to physically like risk having your cursor over him. I didn't even click anything, but that was interesting. But yeah, and I could hit enter instead while my mouse cursor is in a safe place from Nightmare On. So yeah. And then Funtime Chica is just gonna like distort my screen, and yeah, that's all she does. All right, let me get rid of L chip so we can see Funtime Chico. Come on. Bro, like, you're making it feel like, again, this game is like, alright, here you go. There you go. So you want to start talking shit, that's when they come up. All I was saying is that you're trying to make me feel immersed, like I'm actually here. My nigga, your absence is making me feel like I could fucking walk out this hallway, go straight, and get the fuck up out of here. Shut up, Dee. Alright. Molten Freddy. Same physics as Ennard physics, behavior. Although you can see him in the vent system. He's gonna laugh when he's prompt to attack. As long as you don't pull up the camera while or after he laughs, then you're safe. You can, like, he can laugh, we can be just like this for the rest of the night. We'll be good. Can you go down here, please? Thank you so much. You're good. You're good. You're being good. See, whose bitch ass went all the way around? But yeah, he's gonna laugh, and all you have to do is close the front vent. So, he laughed. As long as I don't pull up the monitor, I'm good. We can literally stay here all night, but go there. You're straight. So that was him. He's gonna reset. Or you could also vent snare him, but again, just like get into the habit of like say if I had all these animatronics and we're playing 50-20 mode, we had all these vent system animatronics. Get into the habit of closing this vent before you open this up. Whether that's WS, right? But as long as you don't have it up while you, like, as long as you don't have the vent open while your monitor's up. So I could go like this and get the point and we're good. So like, say if we had all of the vent animatronics on, like, her... Ennard, like, they can all be there, like, they can all be at the vent, as long as, like, I don't have to snare them, because you don't actually see... Oh, I put them at 1. Damn it. Wait, let me go back. I'm trying to prove a point here about the mechanics of this game. Just, like, if you're playing 50-20, get into the habit of, like, you're not going to be opening and closing the monitor a whole lot on 50-20, but just get into the habit of closing this while your monitor is open. So like vent system, like say if there's all of them, right? I'm obviously not going to be able to snare like multiple vents, right? Like even that in itself is ridiculous. Like you wouldn't be able to do that. But let's say I don't want Ennard to squeak, and then see, they're not all going to take the same path, you know? And then you can see Ennard glitch. See, I'm going to leave these two open. You can see Ennard glitching. But, yeah. So, Molten Freddy obviously gets here first. I'll wait until Ennard comes because he's pretty slow. What did he promise you? Conde. So my ventilation is about to end. Ennard's here. Okay, so all the other animatronics on me. I could open this. I have this open. See, Mango's just gonna stay there anyway. She's not gonna go back to the beginning. Like I can have this open and whatnot. I forgot Springtrap or whatever. But as long as I don't have this open, you know, while my monitor's on. So like, let's see. whether Bonnie, or sorry, whether Chica is here. But like, if I go into my monitor and this is open, then Mango's in my office. So that they attack when you go into the cameras, you know? So just be cognizant of that. Get into the habit of closing the vents while your monitor is up. You'll be straight. Scrap baby. Scrap baby, she's gonna appear on the other side of your desk. Maybe at like 1 a.m. And Scrap baby's a one and done thing. Okay, even before 1 a.m. So you see how she's looking down? Same sort of concept as FNAF 6. When she's looking up at you, you want to use the controlled shock. Don't prematurely do it, because you'll die. See how she's looking up at me right now? I'm going to control shock her. She's shocked. As soon as I pull up my monitor, she's going to go away for the rest of the night. And that's a one and done. Afton is also a one and done. The lights, like, so when you'll know he's primed to attack when the lights flicker, like, dangerously, not like that, like when, like, you can barely see type flicker. You're just gonna shut this vent and you'll hear like a bunch of pulling noises, like yeah, it's pretty simple. You have to do it fast, but you'll be straight. He's a one and done thing. There have been like occasions where I put him on 20 and he didn't even show up the entire night. So there. F, done. 30 seconds in. Like literally. Unless DD pulls in somebody, entire night. We're good. Lefty. So Lefty appears when it is hot and reacts to noise. So Lefty can be an issue if you aren't diligent with your heat and your noise. So let's it's gonna show up on cam 3. So let's get a little hot in here. I'm pressing down 3. It's gonna get hotter. And once it gets to like 110, I'd say he'll show up. Alright, Lefty, it's 110. Let's reset my ventilation. And again, it's not like FNAF 6 where where if it reaches 110, or sorry, 120, you're gonna die. It's just, you know. So let's say we start making noise. He's looking up at me. Global music box, soothe him, and he's good. Actually, if we also see, he's gone. Global music box, he's straight. Now if I turn this off, then he'll reappear. But Lefty's not really an issue. Like, say if you have Lefty and Symbol, the Symbol Man at once, or like if your thing is at 120, then just turn on the global music box. You'll be fine. See, go. Press 5. Press 5 when it gets to 120, and you're good. You don't really have to worry about Lefty. And finally, his phone guy. I don't know if you guys can see him or not, but it's phone guy. He'll give you a call. There's going to be a mute call button on multiple places, or not at once, but it won't ever be in the same place. So maybe like the mute call button will be up here, and then it'll be down by my mask. But just hit the mute call button, and it'll mute the call. If you don't, it'll be a long ass, annoying ass audio prompt, which boosts the noise, and we don't want that. Come on. Come on. Incoming call. Yeah, you can also change the music. Like if you're doing Chica, like Ladies Night or something, you could physically change the music as well. Okay, so my mute call is right here. Click it, we're good. But yeah. So it's obviously the FNAF 2 music. I don't recognize this, to be honest. That's the game over screen from FNAF 1. Don't recognize that either. But yeah. Yep. And that's all the animatronics. So hopefully that was helpful. Of course, you can use all the point values are multiplying the initial difficulty level by 10. So if I have something on 20, my point value is on 200. Currently, my high score is 5,000, but I got 4 minutes in on an 8,000 value night. So we're trying to get this last office almost there. But yeah, that was all of the animatronics. Hopefully that was clear, concise, helpful. I know, like, I've seen a lot of other videos, and like when I first started playing this game, I just got confused, and like all the other videos were long as hell, not really that concise or clear. But if you want like actual strategies, like they're pretty long. To go watch DJ Sturf. He was very helpful. I also had to look up some things. I did a bunch of research, and of course, actually playing the game helps. But yeah, this game isn't really that scary. It's only scary if you don't know what you're doing. But hopefully, now that you know what you're doing, you'll be all right. You have different power-ups. DD Repel again doesn't work on 5020. You have the battery, 102 power, 3 fast coins. That's the most useless one. Unless you're trying to buy out like Nightmare Bonnie or these 3. Frigid is pretty useful. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You have a list of challenges that you can go to. I don't really do them. I just do the shit that I want to do, which is why I only have 1 challenge done. But yeah, now real quick, we're gonna go into the secret animatronics. Ultimate Custom Night secret. So, okay, we have a bunch of ads. Yeah, so you have Shadow Bonnie. If Shadow Bonnie appears, everything will go black. 10 seconds, it'll go away. You don't have to do anything. Plus Trap, go to camera 6, and click on Plus Trap, or else she's gonna kill you. Nightmare Chica, we saw that in this video. Just hit 3 or hit 4. You'll be good. The jaws will get off you. Bonnet, same as FNAF 5. Click on the nose as it's running across your screen. And here's the mini arenas. And a little bit, type in LOL on your computer. Fredbear, that's an Easter egg. It's not going to get spawned in. So yeah, you're good. Hopefully all that helped. I love you guys all. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. And here's my setup. Hopefully you like that. And anyways, peace out.